We welcome in our broadcast team, Brandon Gott and Charles Davis.
We're just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gott with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Baker Mayfield here set to bring out the Cleveland Browns, and it's a new-look Cleveland team as far as coaching goes. Of course, Hugh Jackson, as of Monday, October 29th, no longer the head coach. Greg Williams steps into the interim spot.
Yeah, their defensive coordinator has been a head coach in the NFL before. He was the head coach of Buffalo for a couple of seasons, so he understands what it takes to sit in that chair. And also brings his defensive mentality to the entire team now. He's going to want to be aggressive. That fits his quarterback, Baker Mayfield, to a T. Greg Williams' defense leads the NFL in takeaways. He's going to want Baker Mayfield to attack the same way offensively.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10.
Here we go now.
A first carry for the rookie, Nick Chubb. A very good move, but for a short gain out near the 32. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And trying to give a lift to this offense today will be the Duke, the former Cane, Duke Johnson.
Comes from a great tradition of runners at Miami of Florida. He's one of the best ones we've seen in recent years.
Here we go.
Mayfield now on 2nd down. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. First and 10, Mayfield. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 6 there on first. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Now let's go. Green.
Mayfield now from the 50. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, step it back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
They go play action here on first down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. A gain of 6 there on first. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, just keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll be taken down at the 34. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop. And the big meat on the D-line, we'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them.
You make the tacos, I'm going to go home and make the throw.
No, I'll make both.
No, you don't have to make both.
No.
I'll make it short. No, I'm going to go home and make it short.
No, I'll make
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of one.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out.
You don't have to make it.
I don't have a problem making it. I could go Sunday later.
Earlier, Charles, we talked about Patrick Mahomes and the great start that he's had, 26 touchdown passes through his first 8 games. But with that win last week over Denver, Kansas City has won 7 straight times in that series. That's impressive.
It really is, because when you think about how strong Denver has been on defense over time, you don't expect anyone to put that kind of a streak on them. They're now 7-1, their best start since 2013. And how about how the schedule opens up for them? At Cleveland, home for Arizona before the big one, the week before Thanksgiving, the Los Angeles Rams in Mexico City.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. Room to run inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Yeah.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
Play fake there to Hunt. Now Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And able to find Conley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
A gain of 3, second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
Offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Still second down.
Can you clean these?
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Good defense, holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Butker able to put this one through. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. On the return, Jabril Peppers. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Earlier, Charles, we mentioned the Hugh Jackson firing on October 29th. I didn't mention that they also let go of their offensive coordinator, so you slide over Greg Williams from D.C. to head coach, but a lot of changes going on right now in Cleveland.
A lot of changes. They will lose some people, obviously, that they let go, but they will promote within the staff. You already mentioned Greg Williams going from D.C. to interim head coach. He's done that before in the NFL, been a head coach in Buffalo. But they also moved up the associate head coach, running backs coach, to offensive coordinator. So for the players, they know these guys already. That part won't change.
Tough schedule coming up. Both home, but Kansas City, then Atlanta. Rush coming, and he's taken down. D. Ford leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Handoff comes to Chubb, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Hurry up, here we go.
From the gun, Mayfield. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. D. Ford in there to get him his 2nd sack now in the afternoon. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed in this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Here's one of 2 Colquitts punting at our game here. This is Britton who gets the first shot. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And taken right on the 30. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Here we go now.
Mahomes going to throw. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd
Eric
down, you
Weddle
got to try
got
to
rid
find
of
something.
his
There's nothing available there for him.
As we mentioned, here's older brother Dustin Colquitt to punt this one away. Jabril
The one
Peppers is deep for
gonna do
Cleveland.
it. Yeah. Jones Galladay. 20 people. Huh.
The Chiefs defense getting ready to roll. And they created a major
Brandon,
first
don't
down
even
storyline
explain
with
it
the
now.
pressure they've been
Like,
able to create.
oh.
And I know that the good teams adjust from series to series. They make their adjustments on the sideline before they get out. In this case, I think they might need a little bit more time. They want to get to the half and start figuring out how do they change protections, how do they get the ball in the hands of the passer a lot quicker, make sure he doesn't get hit as often. All those different things, maybe even run the ball a little bit more. Anything to try and tamp down the pressure.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10.
Here we go now. 3-19.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Oh, Brandon, if you're watching, this guy made his video, Fortnite Q Butterfly. He put Butterfly event. I thought it said effect, and I thought that could be interesting. Might be trying to play with that.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? I feel like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately, that didn't work for them.
Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That's pulled in at the 32.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
They knew they were going to have great field position, went all out, got a little too aggressive.
And you have to understand your angles. They're cut down when they're that backed up. You've got to be careful going after him.
See, that's why you don't, like, snap it and then immediately, like, I'm going to throw it to this guy no matter what. You look at everyone. No quarterback does that. How long has this sport been around and nobody does that?
So a big break. The roughing the kicker called on 4th down leads to 1st and 10.
Wait until people actually start doing that, and then the game's will be even more higher pace.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. That throw good for
If the Lions win this game, the entire division.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on for
Super
sure, haven't we?
close.
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over to the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
What's funny is when James Conner played last year, he absolutely sucked. He didn't do anything impressive last
Browns
year.
on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9.
Now let's go.
Mayfield looks to throw. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
Oh, that should have stopped me.
Here's Britton Colquitt now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. This is taken at the 18. A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Here we go. Green, 90. Green.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check it to a throw the next time.
Can't you running one of those touchdowns?
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Here we go. Green, 90.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. And this is going to be caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Chiefs on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Green, 90. Green, 90.
Now here's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in this first quarter of play. It's the Chiefs on top early. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. And they've got it here with a first down.
Here we go now. Green, 90. Green, 90.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Here we go.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
And Donald throwing in the shot.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Here we go now. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Mahomes now to throw. Able to find Harris, complete. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Under pressure and down he goes.
He threw that in the quadruple coverage.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to
Baker looks okay, but everyone else looks like they suck. Well, I mean, Lamar hasn't really good.
Maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. On play action, it's Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A gain of 32 that time.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
They're in Minnesota, yeah. I'm not used to them being in a indoor stadium. So.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. The quick slant caught. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. Great footwork there, Charles, to dot the I, stay in bounds, get both feet in. He's probably thinking, though, man, I made a catch like that close to the end zone. I should have scored.
Yeah, there's always a regret when you're that close to the goal line. But let's go back to what you talked about before. Getting his feet down. Would you say dotting the I? I can cross the T as well. That was excellent footwork to get in bounds and make a great catch.
Now Mahomes. And he just chucked that one out of bounds.
Of course, Trubisky gets the rush touchdown.
Wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. How about this Browns defense? They've held so far. This is now 3rd and goal. Mahomes to throw once more. And almost intercepted. Would have been a huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands, that brings up 4th.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something
Quitting Dunbar because he's on the right.
And they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And the kick by Butker is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball
So
in
the
front,
Falcons
rally to
to
the
intercept and even show that?
No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just
I had
because
a
you're
son
running
who
chestnuts?
grew up in
I'm not sure about that part. Just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. To return, it's Peppers. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. He's had a good chunk of carries. Problem is for very little success. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders, but that's a big reason they're losing right now.
Have to be very careful that he doesn't start pointing fingers. Offensive line obviously trying. The defense is doing a nice job against him today. When it's all said and done, it's all about the guy in the mirror. He has to get it done better going forward.
See if he can look and do some soul searching now. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. That's complete. It's Charles. And he lost the football. Charles loses it.
Now I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On 2nd down, Johnson. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. The Browns on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's got his tight end, Njoku. And he will have a 1st down.
The last 3 years in the Jets and the Dolphins have played each other, they've performed more than 3
target, 1st catch, and a 1st down.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. Now, CD, well, we have a second. We need to give a congratulations to Adam Vinatieri. Earlier in the year set the all-time mark for field goals, but now he's the league's all-time leading scorer. He passed Hall of Famer Morton Anderson.
Yeah, that's good.
And that was a record that Adam Vinatieri himself said, I didn't expect anyone to ever approach that record, let alone myself. And going into the game in Oakland, a lot of family and friends wanted to buy airline tickets, get out there and be there to celebrate. He had a groin injury, and he said, hey, you might want to hold off on that. I'm not sure I'm even going to be able to play. But play he did, and he set the record. He makes a strong case to be a 1st ballot Hall of Fame guy when his time comes up.
That's something as a kicker. 2,547 career points. Two 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
I wonder what Colin like.
On 1st down, they'll run the jump. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Darius Slay got him.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 30.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll be brought
Nathan
down.
Peterman's going to throw a pass. It's going to be great. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, it wasn't exactly.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
And for Mayfield, this could be a free play. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Higgins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Offside. Defense.
So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when you were at dinner last night, you saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right? Already had what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
Crackdown 3 is Terry Crews.
And they've got another 1st and 10 as the penalty keeps this drive moving.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
AJ Peterson's 5th in league for rushing yards, or 6th in league for rushing yards per game. The ones that have them are Mixon, Gurley, James Conner, and Ezekiel Elliott, and they're between 22 and 24 years old, and they were middle schoolers when Peterson was drafted.
A first red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11th.
Now let's go. 3-19.
Only 23 other running backs, Peterson's age or older, have touched the ball the amount of times he has this season, the entire season.
The All-Pro Justin Houston in on the tackle.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved.
False start. Offense.
That's on the guard, Kevin Zeitler, 1st-round pick back in 2012. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Following the penalty, Chubb. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
This has been a struggle. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Here's Mayfield. This is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust. Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Yeah, helping out the rook with a heck of a catch. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
Set. Green 39. Green.
Now Mayfield. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal.
All right, here we go. Green 39.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved.
False start. Offense.
Not easy being a rookie left tackle in this league, and there they got it for the penalty.
Not easy at all. Think about what you're dealing with every game you play. Ostensibly, the best pass rusher is over you on every snap. I'd be a little jumpy myself.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
To throw, Mayfield. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The Browns on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and goal.
If the 49ers release Jimmy Garoppolo, it only cost them $13 million. And Moses was signed for 2019.
Duke Johnson from a yard out. And the Browns can grab the lead if they hit the extra point. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting runs, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had to feel that
Someone can think about Mahomes for Thursday. They go Southern Miss fan. Literally Brett Favre, the one who Troy Aikman and Joe Buck said was a 12-person spot in the stadium wearing Mahomes
the lead here at 7-6. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland.
Curtis Samuel just juked around the entire team.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up?
A better rating.
They can mix it up more, try and loosen things up.
Yeah, he had 4 touchdowns.
Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at about the 32. Throwing now is Mahomes. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. But just taking a glance real quick at next week's games in the NFL. The Chiefs at Browns, that's kind of intriguing. Obviously, the Browns are struggling, Charles, but Mayfield and Mahomes, that's going to be a fun quarterback battle.
It's going to be a blast, isn't it? Maybe they can recreate their day when they played against each other in college, when Mayfield had transferred from Texas Tech to Oklahoma.
Didn't he have the first touchdown?
Texas Tech. Mayfield throws for 545 and 7 touchdowns. And the better game was had by Mahomes. Now, Mahomes' team lost. But individually, 734 yards, 5 touchdowns, and ran for 85 yards more. It's unbelievable. I thought both of their arms would fall off at the end of that game.
Those are some Big 12 stats right there. Now, you've got the stat sheet from that game in front of you. How many times did Mahomes throw it?
He threw it 88 times.
That's unbelievable.
88. I think that game ended probably 2 days later after kickoff. I mean, it's unreal how long it took.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And they're going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They give him a gain of 38. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback and his center on that play? They saw the blitz. made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
That time
Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, second down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is he's going to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Green 90. Green 90.
On second down, here's Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. He's at the 50, the 30, 10.
Fumble, recovered, and then a touchdown. Thank you, Barry.
Have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding. Defense.
So they obviously decline that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 8. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Now we see Sammy Watkins getting ready to go again on offense. They've got to be thinking, how can we get him a little bit more involved here? Second quarter, you're down, and really, he's been out of the mix.
I would agree with that, and oftentimes you hear, well, we're just taking what the defense is giving us, but sometimes that's just not good enough. Sometimes you have to take what you want, and that means getting him the football.
Yeah, so far just a single catch in this game. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go now. Green 39.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt, and they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Oh, Dalvin Cook actually.
After wants to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Of course, after I drop him.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Caught here by Conley. And it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, and he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
There's Baker Mayfield as he and the Browns offense comes back out. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter.
After review of the play, the run on the field is reversed.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their 38.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
See, that is how you cover a quarterback when he goes out to the side.
Just strike back with a touchdown right
That
here.
was
If it's a
good.
long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-lib.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And his throw here is incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelce. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. It's Kelce on the ground. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Trying to lay one up deep. So they took a shot there on 3rd down. Couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
First down, Mayfield. That's Njoku over the middle. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
A first down throw from Mayfield. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go now.
From the gun, Mayfield. To the right side and complete to Njoku. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. That's complete over the middle to Callaway. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go.
Did he intercept it, or did he? Hold on, go back. That's 2 defensive touchdowns for Chicago. Or their defense has got to have like 20-something points.
So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume.
That's why when you have you don't have the best defenses play the worst offensively.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out.
Imagine if Khalil Mack played, because you probably get like 3 sacks or offensive line.
Extend their lead here to 17-6. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good 3-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
Do I have the Bears defense on him? How much to about L-I-I-I?
Off it
The
goes.
Dolphins Stadium is gonna have their stadium sucks.
This is taken at the 3.
I got the Bears defense, who is 28 points. Mahomes is 17.8 and Kareem Hunt is 20.5. And then he also has Tyreek Hill as 8.1, I have Kelsey as 9.2. But I might still somehow pull off the win. Not to mention he has New Orleans defense and Golden Tate and Odell is not playing. But that's like, fool Chicago's defense.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green, 39. Green.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
In our game, we've seen a solid performance out of the rookie Baker Mayfield. He's thrown for close to 200 yards already, and that's helped propel his guys into the lead. As we send you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Oh, the Dolphins also second down.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They'll run it here with Hunt. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road in just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Here we go. Blue 45. Blue.
Mahomes to throw on second down. And that is incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, and it's third down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Kansas City. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this will be taken at the 13. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do
Cam Newton just got a really, he really like jogged in the end zone in my spot.
To get a little more cushion. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10.
All right, here we go.
With 3 giveaways so far, they've both now 10 giveaways and 11 points scored.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Oh,
7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90.
Working out of the gun. Mayfield over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Lambert. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Quick slant there, gets him the 1st down, 6 yards on the play.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there, keeps the sticks moving.
Sanders 11.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. D. Ford in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Now let's go. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Greg Olsen
Work his way across the 30
played
to
for
the
the Kings and then the Kings sent him back to Utah on a mega trade that involved 5 teams and 13 players. Largest trade.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The Browns on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 8.
Greg Olsen, that works.
Throwing, Mayfield. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in the game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better.
I'm pretty sure Greg Olsen carried. Is Mellon had
Now let's go. Green.
On the carry, it's Chubb. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Tree Cohen ran around and tried to get in the front. You return it?
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. On the ground, it's Chubb, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
The Browns on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Now let's go. 3-19.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will extend their lead even further. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4.
Go for 2. There's 26
Nice
seconds
work
left
on
in
the
the
return
second.
as he'll start
Go
their
for 2.
drive just
You
past
can
the
only be down by
30-yard
2.
line. And now here comes Kansas City. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Good, they're going to it.
Green, 90.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. A very good move, but for a short gain out near the 32. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Here we go now.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Mahomes to the former Ram, Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City first.
One got off the LA Kings fire head coach Johnson.
Here's Hunt.
And the
And
assistant
an alley
coach.
run. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. Now Mahomes. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Play fake there to Hunt. Now Mahomes. He's going to go deep for Conley. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. This offense in
Alex
desperate need
ripped
of a
off that old
conversion
City
as they
Boy
come
thing
up
he
on
used to have
3rd
from
down.
some band.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And able to find Conley. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
Somebody definitely went on like 8 different accounts
Perfect
and like
since
the
the
video
second
that
half
you
started,
15 views
7
and
of
10
7.
likes.
It's 1st and 10.
Here we go now.
Now it's Mahomes again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
It hit the field, it hit the goalpost and it got in the guy's hand, but it was into that man.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Here we go now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I'm okay with the call. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
It's so weird to see it look completely like purple and not all cracked and stuff.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Here we go. Green, 90.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
On second and goal, the lone man in the backfield is Hunt.
Here we go now. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Mahomes going to throw. Forced out, and he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
It's Greg.
Patrick Mahomes.
Is Greg Williams going to become the first touchdown so you can make going for 2 as both options
get this back within a touchdown? Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Extra point right down the middle, and that will get them one closer. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run.
Fourth down conversion, 6 for 6 for the Bucs. O.J. Howard gets another touchdown. He looks a lot smaller than he was last season. He looks so much smaller. He wasn't big enough to be a tight end.
Butker now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They didn't really want a field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Now let's go.
Second down, Mayfield. Breaks through the contact. Throwing right in, that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
You can't repeat the same. You can't tweet the same thing twice for the receiving.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They run. Chubb. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They run it again with Chubb. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The Browns on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5.
All right, here we go. Boom, landed.
To throw, Mayfield. Over the middle, complete. It's Higgins. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 7 yards on the quick slant and a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Mayfield now from the 50. Quick throw, that's complete on the inside slant. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
The Browns on third down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front. And it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90.
Now Chubb. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
Week 7 of Bills offense is a lot of flexibility.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
Dalvin took a 70-yard run in the 2nd quarter, for less than yards in the end in the entire game.
That loading the box in a big way.
6, 7, 8, 9,
whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Now Mayfield. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking
what happened to the Ravens
going to do, you don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Mahomes to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Kareem Hunt is running back, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 4.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go now. Green, 90.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to make it 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And this Browns defense stands tall. Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they made some good adjustments, so he's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked in, right? Rocking and rolling. They came out, made their adjustments, got their confidence back. Now they're causing them all sorts of trouble.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
They begin this drive with Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And an extra DB here for the Chiefs on 3rd down.
Pass situation.
Now let's go.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's got his man. That's Landry. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. And now here comes Kansas City. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Ready,
after the fumble recovery. It's Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90.
They run with Hunt, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
Green 90. Green 90.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They win zone blitz. They're obviously successful. What makes the zone blitz successful?
Well, just go ahead and let's break the term down. Zone means they're going to play zone behind them in coverage, not man-to-man. But the zone blitz, why it's confusing to offenses? Because oftentimes defensive ends or defensive tackles will drop back into coverage, and linebackers or safeties will usually fill that gap and blitz in their spot, messing up the blocking responsibilities.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Skip it, Dante's Inferno. That's...
And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now.
Hopefully
First
they'll
and
make a
10.
dark side explosion. And always one more. Obviously.
Hurry up, here we go.
Travis Kelce.
Chubb. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestigious when you really want to go right up. And what she meant by that is,
don't funny if one of them was one of the other two questions.
I am speechless. I'm without speech. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield.
Frank Gore, most scrimmage yards, just past Barry Sanders. Probably will pass the Damian Thomas. About 250 more. 50 more. He needs to play next season to get Marshall.
He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
We got three. All right, here we go. Green 39.
Handoff comes to Chubb. And an alley to run. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
All right, here we go.
They go play action here on first down. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
Wow, the Bills actually got a field goal.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
Now let's go. Green 39.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
This is only thrown for 130 yards.
5-yard touchdown. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. That time a 6-play drive. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown.
Curtis Samuel covers total 103.8 yards on his 33-yard double reverse touchdown run against the Buccaneers in the second quarter. As long as this is coded as well, and Russell Ferguson.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Pat Jones joins Andrew Luck as only because he was 300 passing yards in his second game in a
And
single
no
season.
run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Green 90.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. That one goes for 36 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard
Nathan
completion
Peterman
on 1st
has
down.
11 interceptions and 95 career pass attempts. The same number of interceptions Aaron Rodgers has in his last
Looking for the
9
gun. Mahomes looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. And with that,
in the top like 7 scrimmage people, none of them are receiving except for number 1.
Feels routine.
And I don't imagine too many rushing.
Passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90.
Mahomes to throw once more. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
Green, blue 45.
And again it's Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. How about this Browns defense? They've held so far. This is now third and goal. They come out here in the eye. They'll try to run with Hunt. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
How about that for defense? Every hole plugged up. Can't run it inside, can't bounce it outside. That sets up 4th and goal from the 2. Right now, advantage defense.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th.
Green 39. Green 39.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th and goal here as they search for a late score. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
They'll run again with Hunt. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage.
Well, yeah, but Stafford's holding on to it for way too long. That's not the offensive line fault. You got to throw it eventually. Thank you, Alex Collins.
So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And now the Browns coming out on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
All right, here we go. Boom, 90.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Had a decent move, but brought down quickly just outside of the 5-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, given them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field.
A give. This is Chubb. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.
Minus 2 penalties for 10 yards. Washington's 9 for 100. Washington, third quarter. 0 touchdowns scored this season. Only team there. Right back, they're still down by 2 touchdowns. Vernon. He almost got the 20 yards for the first. Go for it. Just Adrian Peterson. Do it. Adrian Peterson is 33, Vernon Davis is like 35. That was risky because there's a dude to the left of Vernon that was wide open with that. Now, if they can score here, they'll be down by 2 touchdowns, but the defense is good, so try and stop the Falcons. Capri Bibb's got a touchdown. Thank you, I started you on a lead. I actually started him. I don't get why. I would have liked Vikings turn the ball over. I mean, the line's only down by 11, so they have a chance to come back. But I'd like to see Adrian Peterson get it. Adrian Peterson did that. Actually, I would have liked to see Adrian Peterson get it because I remember my Saints league. Ravens have the ball down by 7. The Browns are down by 19. Adam Thielen only has 22 yards this season. You guys got a quarter and 2 minutes and 54 seconds to score basically 3 touchdowns. Hey, a bunch of birds on the field. Big pigeons. Yeah, they're behind. They're in the middle of the field and when they're in the players. How's the fourth quarter? And actually, I started the Dolphins defense on a good amount of leagues. I started the Jets defense on like 1 week. 6-3 finals. Cameron Wake gets it. And Baker Mayfield gets that. I'm not so sold on Baker being the absolute future. Like, oh, they hit big on this one. Like, give it a year or two. Because his first game was good. Deshaun Kaiser's first game was good. Look what happened to him. He is a big dude. He's like 36 too. Probably my favorite Dolphin. You'll pretty stack them together. On first and 20 Flacco gets sacked. Herder night to the Jets. What is the fourth? Oh my. I didn't even think about Quincy and Noah, and he's probably doing absolute garbage right now, isn't he? Because I started in my Saints League. Whenever I started flexing my Saints League, doesn't do it then. No, I started! Myers missed the field goal. I started him in so many leagues, he's the #1 kicker in fantasy. It's stadium, so, like, why is the Super Bowl gonna be played there? See, like, the Buccaneers Stadium isn't, like, bad. But it just does, it's not really like a Super Bowl. Then they got the pirate ship there, so it's like the Buccaneers don't make it kind of awesome. Lions faked the punt and they made it. You got 8 minutes to score a touchdown and a field goal as long as you stop the Vikings from scoring. Okay, so the Redskins get the ball back. So they're gonna get with the start off the fourth quarter, so 2 touchdowns. The Lions have 7 minutes to get at least a touchdown and a field goal, and they're nowhere even close to getting anything on this. So you have to get a touchdown this drive just in case they get a field goal next drive. Actually, they get a touchdown. I need to go for 2 because they only have 6. What the heck was that? Stafford just tried to lateral it, which would have gotten them less yards. The other guy didn't catch it, so the Vikings picked it up and returned it for a touchdown. What the heck was that? Like, why? What, dude, you would have gotten just as many yards if you just ran it. Tyrod Taylor's in the game. They didn't even like sack him. How'd he get injured on that? They would have grabbed him. The witching area. There's literally... So there were 3 possible comeback games, but the Vikings pretty much shut that one down, so... I don't think the Buccaneers will be able to come back and do it. You can force a stop if you get a touchdown, it's tied, and then you just don't let them get you. Vernon Davis gets another bit. I was gonna start him in a league. He has 4 receptions for 58 yards. 5.8 would be that. Unless it was PPR, then the 9 would be helpful. I can't remember what league it was on. Alex Smith really does not like throwing it to wide receivers. I want to know that statistic. I wonder if he's throwing most of his stuff to running backs and tight ends. Like over his career, I want to know like who has the lowest percentage, like a full 15-year starting quarterback. You're gonna let Roethlisberger run for like 13 yards? Oh. Ooh. Roethlisberger's down on his shoulder. Who's thrown like the least percentage of the passes to wide receivers? Duke Johnson gets another touchdown. Ooh. That's why you don't have him run. Like, have quarterbacks that can run. Like, you know what I mean? Like Deshaun Watson, Russell Wilson, whatever you call it. Trubisky can run. Alex Smith can even run, but why is Big Ben running? They went for 2. Now it's 21-34. Is that 2 times? So if the defense can do something, they might actually have a chance to come back. Although they could possibly have like 6 more points if they made all their 2-point attempts. Then they'd only be down by 1 touchdown. Yeah. I'm being completely honest, I don't feel that bad with him. Like if James Winston gets hurt, I don't care. I mean, I guess it's not like, oh, he wasn't found guilty. No, but Roethlisberger is. Or creep at the very least. Two Browns ran into each other during a kick by the... To be clear, this is a pretty good line in Peterman's standards. This is definitely not the worst game of Peterman's career. 21 for 35, 130 yards, 3 interceptions. Let me guess. Donald throws. I started Donald in a league where I would have had, was it Josh Allen? It was somebody that would have gotten 0 points, like 0 points. Either Josh Allen or like Jameis Winston. That might have been the better decision. I wish Cleo Mack was playing. Josh Jobs completed at 2nd and 20. I wonder who they're gonna start after Big Ben, him or Rudolph. Big Ben's back in. Oh, Jesse James almost didn't catch that. Bravo. JT Gray's getting active for weeks. We cut all those dudes for him again because if he's not worth having stretching this, then even zero. Some Saints guy. It should be illegal to kick a field goal when you're down 4 touchdowns. Not time by flagging fine. It should be against U.S. federal law. And the Panthers went for it on 4th down in field goal range. Devin Funchess caught it, but it wasn't enough. So now, and the Bills should have it. Third and 8. Naturally, Nathan Peterman throws a 4th and 9 ball to Cal Benjamin on a rope in traffic. Apparently, there's a rainbow above VPA. I know Seattle and the Chargers play, the Rams and the Saints play. Let me guess, something with the Cardinals? Yeah, they... Who does that division play? Like, they play the Vikings division, right? Yeah. Or are they're also not playing any of the teams? Then what's the name they're playing? Are they're not playing the, oh, Texans, Broncos, Dolphins. Are they playing, no, the Raiders they can't be playing the 49ers. The Giants are on bye. They can't be playing anyone in the Saints division. Eagles are on bye. Cowboys? No, Cowboys play the Titans tomorrow. Are they on bye too? Giants are on bye. Eagles are on bye. Cowboys play tomorrow. Redskins are playing right now. Packers and Patriots, Lions and Vikings, and Bears and Bills. They're not playing any of the teams in the Saints division. They all have games. The Rams, Seahawks, 49ers have games. But the Chargers are playing Seattle, the Broncos are playing the Texans, the Raiders just played, and then the Chiefs are playing the Browns. I am so confused. They must have a bye week. There's no team they could be playing, not with their schedule. Yeah, they're on bye. Okay, I was gonna say like that doesn't make any sense. Oh, the Browns almost intercepted that. They would have returned that too. That would have been, then they would have really had a game going. Please tell me the Cardinals don't have another 5 times. They don't. Okay, that's good. Ooh. But they're going to be down 2 possessions though. Unless Justin Tucker misses the field goal. But 10 sacks in 1 game for the Vikings. Chris Boozlow. I didn't mean Justin, whoops, my bad, not Justin Tucker. I meant Chris Bob. Actually, he had a good chance of missing that because he sucks this season. Yeah, but Julio landed on top of him, so that's not as good. It wasn't a whole time. Who the heck is Hall on the Falcons? Adam Humphrey. Oh, did he get? Does he get in the end zone? So they have. If they score a touchdown, they'll have almost the entire quarter to get. If they don't let the Panthers score. The Redskins will take a field goal. Calvin. Okay, so the Buccaneers got it. So what you want to bet if the Buccaneers score another touchdown, can't do it because you missed the, whatever you call it. PAT. $35-7? That's 21 unanswered points. It'd be a 28-point lead. The Ravens have solved something for it. So the pizza me and Brandon got last night, never put in the fridge, and I'm eating it now. We'll see if this one turns out that way. In the past, we literally like either lost them in yard or also has 20 fantasy points in PPR basically. Really big. He has 18. Samuel gets a touchdown. A lot of teams on better. Eagles, Bengals, Cardinals, Lions. That's a commercial. It took 9 weeks for Julio Jones to get the touchdown. And he almost didn't get it, Kingdom almost dragged him down. Not 898 receiving yards before first touchdown season, 4th most since 1998. Browns offensive linemen are arguing this guy.
These are wonder weapons. Number 5, Ray Gun. The Ray Gun is a classic one. It's been in every Treyarch game so far. It's a World at War. You can even get to use it in the game. It's no surprise that at that point in time, no one knew about the zombies mode itself, let alone a futuristic ray gun that could shoot bright and was at a stark contrast to them. Unfortunately, in Black Ops 4, it has been widely acknowledged that the ray gun really isn't all that good anymore. You can find the weapon in both of the two main story maps, Blood of the Dead last month against standard zombies and hellhounds in the earlier rounds.
Fitzmagic gets 4 touchdowns in the game, so. You need that when you're throwing interception for Chiefs defense. Name team has 10 fantasy points, everyone. Fourth and 10. Jets. Down by 7. Gets intercepted. See, I told y'all, Darnold sucks. Nobody believed me. Darnold sucks. Baker looks okay at best, like sort of a Joe Flacco type. Allen looks mediocre at best, but sort of like Fitzmagic or Jay Cutler can slim it down the field. Josh Rosen looks like garbage, and then Lamar really doesn't play. Thank you, Trey. I needed that touchdown. I forget which league it was, but I really needed you to do that. They really should. The Bears should be undefeated. Like, they should be in the Patriots. That was more or less their fault. The Packers. Okay, so I guess the Dolphins. Just I don't get. Like 3rd and 11. If the Ravens can get a stop here, they can tie. Roethlisberger just got sacked for a huge. Yeah, the clock. The Ravens will have about a minute to do something. Unless they block the field goal. I don't know what happened if the Ravens got the points taken away. I love him. I'll get nothing. It's been almost a year since Lewis scored a touchdown, 11-26. I think it's Rashad Vaughn. I've never heard of him. Alright, what is he? He's a shooting guard. Was in the league for 3 years. He was absolute garbage. Yeah, that Lamar Jackson, like, you guys would be tied right now if passes intercepted at the goal line by now. On Maker. Oh my. Flat over there. Okay, so the other power forwards in 2016 absolutely suck. Ben Simmons is a power forward slash point guard. That doesn't work like that, bro. That's the smallest position and the second biggest position. Bender's a power forward, trash. Marquise Chris, I guess not trash, he was picked for fourth on Maker. DeMontis Sabonis, trash. Tony Prince could be worse, I guess. Yabusele, I love him, but he's not that good. Juan Hernandez, trash. Henry Ellison, not good. Bryce Johnson, don't even know who the heck that is. Pascal Siakam, there's a reason he's a backup. Scarlett Vaselli, I guess, isn't that bad. Deonta Davis, never heard of. Chet Diallo, not that good. And, yeah, the rest is just absolutely good. I guess George's Nian isn't awful, but he was picked really late. Like, he can hit threes somehow, but he only averages 4 points. Is Chris Carson playing? He better be playing. Thank you, Sky, just reminded me of says to take Hail. He says to him to be in the Hail Mary. And he's like saying take a whole rosary, dude. I mean, if Case Keenum can do it, then almost anyone, you know, anybody that's not Nathan Peterman or Derek Anderson can do. Oh my God, the same thing. Shock, or not shock, sad, but yeah, Flacco. You can kind of air this down. Thomas. Since Kiki Kutu is heavily struggling with injuries and Will Fuller's out, yeah. No open drive touchdown last 13 games on his Robinson, so inconsistent. Run, Deshaun, run, buddy. Yeah. Don't even tell me that's it. Oh my. Just do it so that you can throw it to him now in the end zone? Has Jordan Atkins been used like in the guy that plays running guard? That's how I know if the stream's are on the echo from the top. Hello? Hey, I can hear the echo. The Steelers did not win 23-0, they won 23-6. Is that McMahon out? Yes, buddy! Okay, if it's PPR league. You projected 4 points at by call forward. This week really hasn't had any like. The Bears game is. Oh. Beautiful. Seahawks, Chargers, Texans, Broncos, Rams, and Saints are the only 3 games going on at 4. This is great. Like if I had a top 5 games to look forward to, honestly those would be the top 3. It'd probably go Rams and Saints, then Texans and Broncos, then Seahawks and Chargers. And then after that I would have probably said Chiefs and Browns, and then Bears and Bills just for the sake I want to see how bad the Bears are destroying. DJ Wilson. The Bucks have got to be the worst team in the history of the NBA when it comes to players draft. Like, this is 2 years ago we're talking, and I've never heard of it. Devontae Jalen Beavers. Exact halfway point of the normal season. 128 games have been played, 120 years ago. He averaged 1 point a game in the 17-18 season. They got Dante DiVincenzo. I wanted the Jazz to get him. Yeah, he would have had a first down if he didn't try and make a bunch of shots. Points a game for the Saints and both average. Like the 2000 draft class is held as one of the worst. They all suck. Like seriously, they all are awful. Yeah, he was not. Don't ever say D-Jax ever. Rodney. That was beautiful. Jerron Brown just caught a beautiful pass. Yeah, their offensive line has been a lot better than it was. Seattle's undefeated against AFC teams. Sean from Brand's like, oh, I'll freak you then. Doesn't say. Okay. Robbie White. Oh no, he was traded. Okay, so he went to them. Oh wait, no, he did play for them. He averaged 3.5 points and see an untapped potential. Denver Nuggets general manager Kiki Vandeweghe took a gamble, sending a bounty of 2 players and a future first-round pick for White. An inconsistent and tumultuous tenure in Denver. Yeah. He was not good. Panthers won 10 consecutive games at home. Sean, yeah, you're tired too. You play so much. So he was not okay. When his last year he was all points, and I started 44 games. Yeah. Nick Collison has only played his entire career for a team that drafted him out of 2000. Yes, he played for the then Seattle Supersonics. Darko Milicic. They could have picked Carmelo. I think Chris Bosh is so overrated, but yeah, obviously he's better than Milicic. Dwayne Wade. Chris Kaman was an all-star at least. Nick Collison, David West, I'll take Darko. So vocalist Shinorda Santos, what a name. Seisman Sizewell. So many of the people that haven't played in the NBA that were drafted are like their names are so weird. It's great. Good. Alright, okay, what happened to 2004? Oh, they drafted another gentleman in that draft. Carlos Delfino. Is all the seasons with Detroit he averaged 1.5 points a game. Ooh. His highest he ever averaged is 8 points. They won the championship the year after he got drafted. How do you remember the second overall pick? What? Meanwhile, Vince Carter still doesn't have a ring. The disrespect. Like, seriously. They had the pick because of the 1997 trade. Okay, Carlos, it'd be almost impossible for you to be worse than Delta. He was indeed better. He averaged 3 points a game when he was in Detroit. Milwaukee was his best years, and these players were so bad. Like the NFL, was, you know, most of them were somewhat good. At least most of the first round players, you know what I mean? Pistons, no. Seattle's the 4th best pass defense. Jason Maxwell, is that the dude that retired last year? That was funny when Brandon said that when he first played Fortnite, he went into whatever you call it. He went into the house, whatever you call it, with and he thought the storm wouldn't go into the house. That was funny. He was probably super surprised. Alright, and again, not that good. Yeah, this is a good. Penny one. Penny. Volume stuck, you played the pick. Okay, he's at 7 weeks, must be some. Not bad, okay. By default. You figure how about everyone else has been. He's the best one. And yeah, he made it really nice. Oh wow. He wasn't that bad. What the heck? He was actually pretty good for a couple of years, for like a 5-6 years. Sure, there's only there are only 3 games going on for the slot, and all 3 have my 3 teams. Probably the only time that's ever gonna happen. There's only 3 games. One is the Saints, one is the Texans, one is the Seahawks. Top 3 favorites. My phone's done with that. Go for it. Yeah, come on, defense can stop him. So Breeze threw to Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill's gonna throw for he didn't swing anything that way. Why would you leave him open in the middle of it? No, yeah. Monroe's on the Raptors? When did that happen? Oh yeah, yeah. Wasn't like that. Cheating. Let's see what I can call Roman is 20 games with 16 points in 20 games. Mariners Thompson's first place is Rovers, like 75 games more than one team, and then get drafted to another team, and then the first team that plays the team. Contagious had a 1-year, $18 million deal last year. He's nowhere near that good. The Bucks are beating the Kings 72-48.
I got a package delivered it by your door. I had to buy a new handcuff for you to go.
Well, that's great. They use with my dog food. It's sitting in the office. No, I know that, but it's 22 pounds. What if you weren't here? I wouldn't be able to bring that upstairs. These are the things you want to get. Make it soft. So I'll make both. It's fine. If it's too hot, it's going on the stove. It's not a problem. Yes, it's not a problem.
What do you think? I'm going to go.
I flipped the color, the text on the highlight.
You guys stuff only 4 nights a week. I don't know why you're doing it.
Oh, you got to go up. What if you want to go to college?
It's just... Yeah, get yourself in practice.
I wanted to get the money away.
I remember when Camaro jumped over the Rams guy last year. So Adrian Peterson only had 17 yards today. I started off 5-0, and now I will end. And now I'm gonna be 5-4. Well, Kirk Cousins was awful for me. Cam Newton was pretty good for me. But Jordy Nelson was bad for me. Quincy New had 7 points. Phil Quincy had 0 points. Yeah, OJ had 21 points for him. And he still has Aaron Jones. So we had Chicago's defense who had 29 out of Miami who had 24, so it cancels itself. As long as we'll let sticks extra points, it should be fun. Ben Watson and Gronk could do something though, and Ben Watson either gets 10 points or none. And then they Adam Thielen didn't get 100 yards. Casey will have to become a flex option in fantasy. Go for it.